Hey, welcome back. This video I wanted to cover my ham radio. When I started prepping, I realized that communication was going to be pretty important. An AM/FM radio is obviously a necessity, but what if I wanted to talk to other people? Obviously, cell phones aren't going to want to work. There's no internet. The telephones aren't going to work. So the next best thing is radios. And the very first radio I ever bought was actually a CB. CBs have a very limited range, though, of what they can do. So then I started looking into ham radios, and I decided to get my license. It was really easy to get my license. I just found a local club. I went to a couple of their meetings, and I went in and took the test. It was like 35 questions. I think I got like 33 of them right. And all I did to study for this was I went to, I think it's eham.net, and they have a practice test that you can take online as many times as you want. And what there is there's a pool of like 300 or so questions, and it just gives you like 35 random questions from that pool. And all I did was I took the practice test, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 times until I memorized all of the answers, and then I went in and took the test, and I only missed 2. It cost like $15 to take the test. And that's just the license I have is just the general license. It's not, I can't use anything really super awesome. But that wasn't really my intent. My intent was just to get my license only so I could practice on a ham radio before things went south. So I'd have at least a working knowledge of how to use it. Real quick, I'm going to go over what this radio is, though. This is a Yaesu FT270. I paid about $125 or $150 for it. I don't remember exactly how much. It was about a year or so ago that I bought this. It comes with a rechargeable battery here, but I bought as an accessory item, I bought a battery pack that holds, I think it's 6 AA batteries. Then on the top here is your power knob, and this is also your volume. Alright, this little knob here, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, this little knob here is what changes your frequency one by one. Turning it counterclockwise goes down, turning it clockwise goes up. The antenna here is removable, so you can take this out and attach a much larger, stronger, more powerful antenna. And with ham radios, that's how you get your range, is through having a larger antenna. The more powerful antenna you have, the farther your range is. Now remember though, with an antenna, and I'm saying more powerful, you have to provide that antenna with electricity. So keep that in mind. Then let's see here. This is your mic key here. There are really only 2 features on this that I even bothered to use. This one here, this button here, turn that down, goes straight to my frequencies that I've memorized, and then I can press one of these arrow buttons right here. If I press it up and hold it down, it'll scan through until it reaches something, and that's the NOAA weather service.
The observed stage this morning was 62.7 feet. The forecast at Hamilton for Tuesday is 62.7, for Wednesday 62.7, and for Thursday 62.7 feet.
So, then if you press the MRMW button down here again, oh, I'll turn that off. You can then, it's still going through my memory. Press it one more time. Alright, now it's back on tune. Sorry about that. You gotta press this. I don't know why I couldn't get it to work right then. But you press it, and then it goes back to tune. So you have tune and memory. Tune goes through all of them, and then you can cycle through, and it'll just scan through until it picks up a frequency. This is just a real simple 2-meter band radio. 2 meters, it's the most typical used band that there is. I wanted a handheld unit so I could carry it with me if I needed to. Obviously, a car unit or a actual stationary unit be much more powerful, get more channels. I can do more with it. Um, but I wasn't going into this for a hobby. I was going into this solely for being able to communicate in a grid down scenario. That being said, this is also waterproof, which is another reason why I bought this model. I wanted something that I could wear on my belt and walk around in the rain and not have to worry about it frying my radio. So the main thing to remember about ham radios is that there is an insane amount of information out there. Don't get overwhelmed with it, but if you're really serious about preparing, you really need to look into getting a ham radio. I don't think I can stress communication enough.